The moment Elaris opened that envelope, she realized something terrifying. Mira wasn't just watching them, she was always one step ahead. And this time, she didn't want a promise, she wanted the truth. The kiss should have felt like relief. Instead, it felt like a countdown. 3 days passed, and Mira disappeared. No messages, no signs, no shadows, nothing. And somehow, that was worse, because silence meant she was planning something. That evening, Elaris got home and immediately felt it. Something was wrong. Her door was slightly open. She never left it like that. Slowly, she stepped inside and called out, but no one answered. The house was completely quiet. Then she saw it. An envelope on the table, her name on it. Her hands started shaking as she opened it. Inside were photos, dozens of them. Her and Kael, every secret meeting, every hidden moment, even their kiss. Her stomach dropped. Then she saw the note. "You really thought I didn't know?" Her phone buzzed. Unknown number. She didn't need to guess who it was. Another message appeared. "Rooftop, now." The wind hit hard as she stepped onto the rooftop. Cold, sharp. And Mira was already there, standing at the edge like she owned everything. "You set me up." Mira just smiled. "No, I tested you." A second later, the rooftop door burst open. Kael ran in, his eyes moving quickly between them. "What do you want?" he asked. Mira looked at both of them slowly, like she was enjoying every second. "Choices have consequences," she said. Then she stepped closer. "No knife this time, no threats, just a choice." Elaris felt her chest tighten. Mira continued. "Two options. Either you tell him the truth, everything." Kael frowned. "What truth?" Mira didn't look at him. Her eyes stayed locked on Elaris. "Or you walk away again." The air went completely still. Kael turned to Elaris, confused. "Hear what? What is she talking about?" Elaris couldn't breathe, because she knew exactly what this was about. That night, the deal she made, the thing she never told him. Mira leaned in slightly. "He deserves to know why you really chose him." Kael's expression changed. "Chose me for what?" Elaris's hands trembled. If she told him the truth, she might lose him. But if she didn't, she definitely would. Mira stepped back, smiling. "Go on," she said. "Tell him what you traded to keep him alive." Kael's voice softened now, almost scared. "Elaris, what did you do?" Elaris closed her eyes, tears falling before she could stop them. Mira's voice cut through the silence. "So tell me, Elaris, do you love him enough to let him hate you?" Kael's breath caught. "Elaris?" Elaris stood there, frozen, because the next thing she said would either save him or destroy everything between them. Elaris's lips trembled. She tried to speak, but the words wouldn't come out. Mira didn't look away. She was waiting. "Elaris?" Kael said softly. "Not angry, just worried. Whatever it is, just tell me." That was what broke her. "I made a deal," she whispered. The wind howled around them, but somehow it still felt too quiet. Kael frowned. "What kind of deal?" Elaris forced herself to look at him. "I traded something," she said, "for your life." Kael's jaw tightened. "I already know that part." Mira smiled slightly. "He doesn't know what, though." Silence filled the rooftop. Elaris's voice dropped. "I traded us." Kael blinked. What does that even mean? Mira stepped in. I think you should be clearer. Elaris shook her head, but it was too late. The truth was already coming out. I promised, she said, her voice breaking, that no matter what happens, she swallowed hard, I would never choose you again. Kael went completely still. Not just now, she continued. Not just for a while. Her chest tightened. Forever. The word hung in the air, heavy, final. Kael slowly stepped back, like everything just shifted under him. You're saying, he began, his voice uneven, you gave her your word that you'd erase me? Elaris didn't answer. She didn't need to. Mira crossed her arms. Not just erase, she said calmly. Reject. Kael looked back at Elaris, and this time there was no confusion, just hurt. That's why you ignored me, he said quietly. All those days. Elaris stepped forward. I was trying to protect you. By breaking me? Kael snapped. She flinched. I didn't have a choice. You always have a choice, he shot back. Not when it's your life, she cried. Silence crashed between them. Mira watched everything, calm, like this was exactly what she wanted. Kael let out a short, bitter laugh. So this whole time, he said, shaking his head, you weren't choosing me. Elaris's voice broke. That's not true. You were choosing the promise, he said. That hit her hard, because part of it was true. I chose your life, she whispered. Kael looked at her. And what kind of life is that? He asked quietly. One where I don't get you? She had no answer. Mira stepped forward again. See, she said softly, love isn't just about sacrifice. She tilted her head. It's about what you're willing to destroy for it. Elaris clenched her hands. You're sick. Mira smiled. Maybe. Then she looked at Kael. So now you know the truth. A pause. What happens next is up to you. Kael stood there in silence, processing everything. Elaris could barely breathe, waiting, hoping. Finally, he spoke. You should have told me. Her chest tightened. I couldn't. You should have, he said again. He took another step back, creating distance. Because now, he said quietly, I don't know if you were fighting for me, a pause, or letting me go. That broke her completely. Kael, please. But he shook his head, not angry, just done. I need time, he said. Then he turned and walked away. Elaris didn't move. She couldn't. The door shut behind him, and just like that, he was gone. Mira stepped closer, calm, unbothered. Now that, she said softly, is what a real choice looks like. Elaris's voice came out empty. Why are you doing this? Really? For the first time, Mira didn't smile. Her expression shifted just slightly. Because, she said quietly, he was never supposed to survive. Elaris froze. Mira turned to her slowly, her eyes darker now. You think this was about stealing you? She asked. A faint laugh escaped her. No. Her voice dropped, cold.
This started long before you." Mira stepped closer, leaning in slightly. "Ask him what he did." Elaris's heart stopped. "What?" Mira's eyes flicked toward the door Kael walked through. "If you think you're the only one hiding something," a pause, "you don't know Kael at all."